Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be storing my Happy Planner sticker planning guides. So I was getting ready to start filming my dashboard plan with me, and I knew that I wanted to use these guides for the first time, and so they come packaged like this. So I went ahead and took them out of the plastic, but basically they're just here. And so they're kind of sliding all over the place. So what I was thinking is placing them in discs and with a cover. That way both of these are in one place. And once I'm ready to use any of them, I can just pull out this little notebook that I'm going to create and then just kind of flip without having them slide all over the place and trying to figure out which one I need. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. So I went ahead and pulled out some of the supplies that I need, and I just shopped my own stash. I didn't go out and buy anything. So I already had these purple metal discs on hand, and this cover is from the Be Happy box with Amy Tangerine. And obviously I did not use this planner because it was a vertical layout and I just wasn't ready to dive into a vertical layout. So this kind of has just been sitting on my shelf, and it's such a beautiful cover. I love all the colors in it. So I thought that I could use this as my cover. So I think that the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and start putting these discs on. So it was nice being able to just check out what I had on hand instead of going out to buy any new supplies. So that was nice. So just this last one. Perfect. So now we have a cover with some discs, and I think I'm going to start off by placing the classic sized ones. So let's see. And I do think that I'm going to leave this white sheet of paper. That way everything has its own little section. Because I think that if I end up taking these out, all I'm going to see is just lines all over the place. Because these are clear, so it's just going to, you're just going to be able to see through them. So I think for now I'm going to leave them just like this. So let's get this next one, which is a monthly layout. And this one was a custom. That's why it didn't have any lines in there. Okay, so there we go. And then this next one is a horizontal layout. So let's go ahead and put this back in. And I just think that this will be much easier whenever I'm trying to find a specific layout that I want to use as guides. So let's put this in here as well. And then this one is the vertical layout. So see, if I don't use that white sheet of paper, you can see the lines. And all I'm going to see is just pure lines all over the place. So that's why I think I'm going to leave these on. Okay, perfect. So here we go. And I think that I may trim this down just so I can place it in here and have it for reference maybe. I'm not sure, but we're going to come back to that one because I do want to go ahead and put these in here as well. And I just like using mini discs, just like my catch-all. My catch-all is Frankenplanned with the dashboard layout, and it has the vertical layout in there as well as my horizontal layout. So it has 3 layouts, and they are all in on mini discs. So I just love it because the classic disc seems like too much space for me. But the mini ones I think are just the perfect size. So let's go ahead and put this in as well. And here's the vertical layout. And I'm trying to do one layout at a time because these are plastic. So they are a bit thicker. So this just makes it a little bit easier to be able to put in here. So here we go, the last of it. And now as soon as we flip through these, we can see that this one is the dashboard layout, this one's the vertical, so it just makes it that much easier, and that way it's not sliding all over the place in these little covers that it came with. So let me go ahead and just grab my paper trimmer, and then we can trim these down. Okay, so here we are. Let's put this off to the side, and then we'll go ahead and trim these down so we can place them there just for reference, not necessarily because it tells you how to use them. So let's see, right about there. Perfect. So now these are ready, and I think that is going to be good. So let's go ahead and do it with the classic one too. So I think right about there. Okay, there we go. And then the other side. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we can go ahead and grab our punch and punch these out. So let's see. I may have to use one at a time because this is a little bit thicker. So actually, let's just put that one off to the side. And then we can place this one right inside. There we go. So maybe right about here. All right, perfect. And then this one needs to go this way. So just make sure we're within the lines. Okay, I think right about there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this cover on here. All right, perfect. And then we'll add this back one to the back. There we go. So now we have the cover page to that one, and then we'll add this one as well. But for this one, I am going to need maybe this guide so I can see exactly how I want to do it. So with this one, I'm going to line it up right here and then turn this around just to make sure that I'm lining up everything correctly. So I'm thinking right about there. And actually it's way too thick. So let's see how we could do this. I just don't want to cut that one wrong. And it seems like right here is where it lines up. So let me flip it over and kind of see where that is. Maybe I could make a little mark with a pen or something. Okay, so I made the mark, and let's see, this is the back. No, this is the front. Okay. And as far as my guide knows, it is supposed to go right up here. And I hope I'm doing this right. I usually just flip it over. That's why it doesn't have the little backing to it. So let's just go ahead and test it out. So right there, let's see. Okay, so it did cut it right, thank goodness. I'm always just so worried that I'm going to make the punch at the wrong height. So let's do this one more time. Perfect. So let's put that away, and then this one will just go back here. Okay, perfect. So now we have the covers back on here, just for future reference in case we need to show someone how the packaging looks or anything like that, because it really doesn't give you any instructions or anything like that. But I just wanted to put the covers back in here. So I think we're all done. So let me go ahead and clean all of this up. So here it is. Let's go ahead and just do a quick little flip through. So the discs are metal purple discs. They are mini, so both of these fit very well in here. And then this is the Amy Tangerine cover. I think it's so pretty. And then here's the inside, and we added the cover page from the guides. And actually, let me put this back in here. That way we don't have all these lines going across from all of the guides. So I think that separates it, and for now I think I am gonna leave it. So here we go, and then all of them are gonna have that white paper separating them. The vertical, and then we have the horizontal, the monthly, and back here is the custom. So the custom does not have any lines, so you could technically do whatever you would like, so that's kind of nice. And then we have the back, and so then we have the front cover of the classic ones, and again we have that sheet of paper separating them so we don't just see all kinds of lines running through. Vertical layout, the dashboard, the horizontal right here, the monthly right over here, and then the custom is back here. Perfect. So I love the way that this turned out. Here's the back to it, and then the back cover, because I was getting ready to do my dashboard plan with me. And so now when I'm ready to do that, I can just take out my guides and then just kind of flip over to the one I need and then take them out and start planning. So I love that I was able to put them on here. That way they're not all over the place and they're just all together in one place. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.